Vanlife Rocks. My name is Ray and welcome back to another video. And this one is the top 10 essential items for boondocking in a van. Alright, let's go. Alright, the number 10 must-have item is a shovel while you're boondocking. It's very important to have, whether you have a fire or you need to dig yourself out of a hole, or you just need to clear something out of the way on the road. You can also use it for protection as well. So number 10, it is the shovel. Alright, moving on to number 9 is PPE. I'm not talking about masks, I'm talking about personal protection equipment. Whether that's going to be a bat, a hammer, a knife, other personal protections, tools that protect you out there while you're boondocking, out in the middle of nowhere, out in the mountains or in the deserts. Just something to keep you safe from critters or creatures. So, alright, PPE, number 9. Alright, moving on to number 8, food. Whatever kind of foods that you bring out there, I recommend bringing Mountain House meals. Very easy to make. You can have this ready in 15 minutes, and it's easy to clean up, and it's actually very good. I enjoy them. So besides your normal standard food that you might want to bring, you might want to bring a little bit extra foods, such as Mountain House. This stuff lasts 30 years. So, all right, that's number 8. All right, going on to number 7 is water. It's definitely a must-have out there. You're going to be out there for days at a time, maybe a week at a time. You want to make sure that you have plenty of water to clean yourself off, drink, whatever, wash yourself off. Water is definitely a number 7 must-have item. All right, moving on to number 6, you got to have good lights. So whether you have a nice high-powered flashlight or some Lucy lights, what I like to use, I think I have like 10 of these. Also lights from your vehicle, just in case you hear something at night or you get a bump in the night, you want to be able to look out and have a nice high-powered light to see what's going on. That's number 6. All right, the number 5 must-have item is good camping equipment. Whether it's a good shoe, good hiking shoe, backpack, trekking poles, camp chairs, or equipment or clothing. You want to make sure that you're comfortable out there while you're boondocking, and that's number 5. All right, moving on to number 4 must-have item is a cell phone. Being able to communicate while you're out there is important. So whether it's going to be a cell phone, a radio, a CB, a ham radio, I find the cell phone's more reliable to have. That way you can communicate to emergency crews or home or friends just to let them know what's going on. But number 4 is a cell phone. Alright, moving on to the top 3 items that you must have is you got to do your research when you're boondocking. So before you go out there, you want to do all the research that you can to find out about the area. Whether you go on YouTube and watch YouTube videos, or get a book and read about the area that you want to go check out and see, find out all the activities you could do out there while you're boondocking. Not only that, but you want to know the roads, the road conditions, the weather, what stores are available, where the nearest hospital is, what kind of resources are out there for you, whether it's water, grocery stores, gas stations, what's on the way before you get there. But you definitely want to do the research before you go boondocking. That is number 3. Alright, moving on to number 2 must-have item is maps. You want to make sure that you have pre-downloaded maps onto your phone, whether what trails, what roads, what path you're going to take, directions. You want to have all that ready to go. That way you know once you get there, things tend to look different on YouTube. Things might look different when you get there. So just have an idea of where you're going, what's nearby, how far it's going to take you, what the road conditions are going to be like, what the traffic conditions are going to be like before you go, and the time of day. Whether you're driving during the day where there's a lot of traffic, or at night where it's dark and you have critters on the road. So maps are very important. Pre-downloaded on your map on your phone, and also paper maps as well. That's number 2. Alright, the number 1 must-have item while you're boondocking in van life is you got to have a backup plan. You never know what could happen out there. After doing all the research, after knowing what's around in the area, things can change, whether it's the weather, people move in that you don't feel comfortable being around, or you get to an area and there's too many people and you don't feel comfortable being around that area. You want to have a backup plan. So if that campsite is not available, or that area that you wanted to go to is not available, you want to have a backup plan and another backup plan. So just in case you need to move to a different location, weather, people, animals, fire conditions, you never know. So make sure that you have a backup plan while you're boondocking. That is the #1 item to have while you're boondocking. All right, Van Life rocks.